Start.
Good morning, children. Today we will be studying the accounting for share capital. Now all of you know that shares are a very good source of finance for any business. Shares are issued to the outsiders because it becomes difficult for a single person to contribute such a large amount of capital. So since a single person cannot contribute that much capital, in a company, the promoters divide that amount of capital into equal smaller units, and each unit here is known as a share. Now when we are talking about shares, we need to do the accounting in the books as per the AS standards, that is the accounting standards of India, followed by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So whenever we are solving any question or we are telling anything related to shares, it should be as per accounting standards. And nowadays we follow the accounting standards 3, better known as AS3, which has been done in the year 2013. The theory part of this is already there in your textbooks. In the 11th standard textbook, you have everything related to formation of a company. Again and again I am repeating, you must go through this chapter very carefully, because for your CBSE exams, you will be getting at least 2 to 3 marks of theory questions from company. So do not forget to prepare notes for formation of a company and keep it as a base for the solving of the numericals. Now coming to the shares. When we say shares and we say this large capital of a business is divided into shares, let us say the capital of this particular business is 20 lakhs. Now when this business has 20 lakh rupees as capital and it is dividing it into smaller units, say every unit is of 10 rupee. So this we say as the par value or the face value of a share. Unless otherwise stated in the question, every share the value is 10 rupees only. So in this company, when the total capital of 20 lakh is divided into shares of rupees 10 each, that means this company will have 2 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. This we have to show in the balance sheet of the company. Now coming to the numericals. When we do the journal, that is the journal entries in the books of a company, we have to follow certain rules and regulations. We are still having the doubt that for a single person, contributing a large amount of money becomes difficult. That is why it is divided into smaller units of shares. This smaller unit, this single unit of a share is again divided into 4 or sometimes 3 or 5 parts. I repeat, one share of 10 rupees is divided into smaller units of 4 or 3 or 5. These units have a particular name. The first one is known as share application. Share application money. For example, this share of 10 rupees, supposing we divide it into 4 parts, say 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 4 rupee and 1 rupee, then the first part will be known as application, share application money. The second part is known as share allotment money. That is, here this will be known as allotment. The third part is known as share first call. Fourth would be known as share second and final call. So this would become your share first call. This would become your share second and final. However, if a business wants, they can divide it in only 3 parts. So this will become share first and final call. And this will not be in the question. Supposing the business decides to make it into 5 parts, then you will have the 5th part as share third and final call. Most of our questions, we will have the number of installments or calls as 4. That is, amount on application, amount on allotment, amount on first call, amount on second and final call. You go through this video once again and understand the concept as to how the shares are divided. When I come back to you after a period of 15 to 20 minutes, you can start with the numericals. Please go through the video once again and understand. I have done this because I find that most of you are not being able to come online during the allotted time. Since the video is there with you, you can see it whenever you are free. Parents had called me and informed that it is a little difficult for them to hand over the phone to you all the time. So whenever you get chance, go through this. The next video as to how to solve the numerical, I will be posting shortly. Thank you, children.